How about now? You guys hear me? How we looking? Mic check, mic check. We good? We good on sound? Cocaine, you able to hear me? You can hear me? You can hear me? Can you hear me? If I can get one more thumbs up, I'll know that we're good. Hey, President Shield, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Cocaine, RD Price, what's going on? Okay, cool, cool. Thank God. I don't know what I just did. I just started using this program, so I'm sorry guys for that mix up. So I'm guessing you guys heard absolutely nothing that I said at the beginning of this, right? Right, right. Which is awesome. Please please also if you hear the baby going gorilla in the background, she's a bit sleepy and she's fighting that nap and I think she's winning. If you guys hear that, yeah, that is not that's not a rooster in the background. That is my 10-month old and she's definitely rowdy. Definitely fights a good nap. So if you guys didn't hear anything that I said at the beginning of the situation, I was kind of addressing if you guys were inside of the the crypto dev show that we actually I actually ended my my live stream last to actually attend. I ended up making a comment as far as a token to look into as far as the BSC network, which we all know is kind of a, you know what I mean, it's an iffy network and it's really hard to find anything that's really going to generate and make you funds. I suggested this one here, which Ty Malone, which is actually somebody that's been here a while, knows. I only invested $110 into this, and I didn't expect it to boom, but it was about the amount of Ethereum that I kept receiving for it and how it just gradually grew. I've only had this for probably get creeping on about a month at this point. So I just wanted to go over it because she kind of brushed it off like it was a scam token. So I didn't want you guys to think that I would introduce anything as far as a scam, but we were on the subject of BSC network tokens, so I kind of threw this out there just because I know this token is actually a pretty solid project. And then when I was going through this, I was just telling you guys that they were actually coming up with their own wallet, which is actually pretty similar to Saitama. But they got games on there that you can win BNB, like I was telling her, and a lot of other things. But I would just like to let you know that I would never suggest anything that would be close to a scam. And also, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna put anybody down as far as in the comments that does suggest or anything for me to look at. So I'll look up anything that you guys want me to. But this is mainly just a Saitama stream, and I love doing Saitama content, and I love being positive, and I like spreading positivity. So I would like for everybody around me to do the same thing, spread positivity, spread love. You know what I mean? It's just easier that way. That's how we build more of a community rather than kind of suggesting that somebody will, you know what I mean, suggest a rug pull or anything like that. So that's definitely not me. So I am a Saitama guy. So back to this chart. I just wanted to address that if anybody did catch that as far as that chat. So Saitama is still, I feel like I said, like there's a lot of people that are trying to pull out from Saitama right now to get some profits, but you know what I mean? There's nothing that's not normal about that. If we look or move back, well, I'm sorry, I can't even get it out. There are way worse dips than the ones that are currently going on right now. So I'm guessing that whale that was dumping that $2 million is probably done dumping out of his wallet, and now we got some retail buyers that probably bought in early, and they're starting to dump out of their wallets now. So I don't think there's anything to really worry about as far as the chart. I feel like our chart looks healthy, and this is what normally happens when you reach anything close to an all-time high. People feel like there isn't really too much higher to go. The momentum is gone, and we need to go ahead and dump and get our profits now. So yeah, already priced. Yeah. So like I said, since you were there, I wanted to address that. So I was the one that suggested that. I don't know if anybody read my name, so I don't want because she kind of brushed it off, and you know what I mean, made it seem like she was like what did she say? I don't know if these people have never dealt with crypto before or don't know anything about crypto. So I'm not saying anything, but that's why I try to remain positive with everybody inside of the chat because you never really know who is who or if she read the name or she was just skimming through things and saw the token. So yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. I don't do the rug pulleys. If I suggest something, I'm gonna put my money into it also. I'm right here with you guys. The same thing that I'm doing with Saitama. I have my money into Saitama. I have a significant amount into Saitama. As far as I'm considered, I'm not rich, but you know, just a good retail amount of Saitama. So it's a pretty quiet day because we're missing out on Jake pumping up the crowd, and we don't have Married with Crypto kind of finishing it up at the end of the night. So I try my best, like I said, to fill in for you guys so we can go ahead and start watch. We can go ahead and get a chat going. You guys want to see anything or have any suggestions or heard any new rumors as far as new people being added or you know what I mean? Anything that we can do as far as news. We can kick off any type of discussion on here while we're actually doing this chart watch. Oh yeah, I know how busy it gets. So it's not like you get a chance to really read the names, but that goes back to what I was saying. You have to be humble and positive with everybody. So being humble and being positive it's gotten me a lot of good places. I've seen different people throughout the world, and just my positivity has got me a lot of different opportunities. I feel like, and I mean, that's just how I feel about that situation. Being negative or you know what I mean, kind of passive about things. It doesn't really build relationships. It kind of, you know what I mean, puts a little taint out there for it. For not saying that that's what it did, but to some people who feel that way, I'm a really positive person, so it'll take a lot for me to feel like that. I'm still supportive with everything. Thank you, President Shield. I really do appreciate that. I've been trying my best to do the best that I can. What's going on, Christine? Oh, do you guys get to can you guys see the wrenches? Can you see it? Because I actually worked on that and I think you guys can see it. Okay. Okay. Because I need to add a couple more. I thought I would be able to do it in the actual program, but the only thing it lets me do in the program is block user and put user in timeout. So I have no idea what the timeout feature is. So I'm actually curious. It's kind of weird. What's my in timeout? Going on, Tony, Coco, okay? Appreciate everybody for stopping by. Man, Tony has some heavy hitters that he's trying to introduce into this Saitama family. We get Roy Jones Jr. and it's up to and it's his responsibility. I mean not responsibility, but he's responsible for it, man. That's gonna be amazing. He already has us in the MMA gym, so I actually have not. I've actually been trying to contact my buddy on that. He actually has in with one of the developers, and I've been trying to figure that out. Also, Crypto Steve or Rocket Steve, I believe he changed his name to. He just did a video today. I don't know if anybody caught that, but he did a video today, and I didn't get a chance to watch it just yet because I was organizing a couple things, moving a couple things around. But I will be watching that video. Hopefully, it has some type of information containing what you're asking. I would hope so. I know they sent emails out as far as the winners for the NFT drawings and who was actually going to be able to just purchase them as far as that. But I hope that they have enough tickets too, as far as like people that they'll be adding, as far as like the people that can just buy it straight out. They don't want the NFT. Yeah, man, go Tony, man. I really hope I wish him the best, man. If he's able to pull Roy Jones Jr. into this, man, he has knocked a million people out, and I think he can knock a lot of these zeros out too. I'm gonna give and contribute at least one of those zeros to Roy Jones Jr. being a part of that situation if we can get him. And that's inside information, really, man. I'm telling you, he's trying his best, and he said he's in the works of it. I actually talked to Tony on the phone not too long ago, and he said he was trying to work on that. So let's keep our fingers crossed as far as us actually getting Roy Jones Jr. into this situation. Not saying or endorsing and saying that he is. I'm saying that we're trying to obtain him at this point. So that's just going to be amazing news. I don't know if anybody else knows that or not. Yeah, yeah. Tony is the man. Tony is definitely the man with the plan. Him and his brother, man. Awesome connections. That's what I was saying beforehand. We have an awesome community with people with awesome connections. People with awesome connections with people that have money to make large investments into what we have going on because they will see the potential of it. Just like I told Mike, the only reason that you're not investing into Saitama is because of lack of knowledge of what's going on inside of Saitama. That's really how I feel about it. I don't feel like this is a token that's going to lose its momentum. We don't have a development team that's losing its momentum right now. So I don't think Russ is ever going to lose his momentum. So I think we're always going to keep gradually growing up and up and up. If you look at, let me pull this up because there are different views of looking at things, and this is just a little bit easier for me to show it. I said this in one of my other videos. You see a lot of cryptos where it shoots directly up and it comes directly back down just because the hype brought it up. Everybody bought the hype. And then as soon as all of the hype went away, the developers stopped making like posts as far as information going on with the coin or the token, and it drops straight down because nobody else hears the information about it. There's nothing else going on. So people are like, why am I still here? Like, let me go ahead and sell before somebody else has the same idea that I have. So it's this is an organic growth. Like it looks like a ladder. It looks like we're just going upstairs. It's like you can see we're traveling and we're literally breaking through resistance levels and traveling to new levels, but at a steady pace. What? Oh man, Michael does not sleep. I don't know if he's literally going off Gatorade and Red Bull. Oh, and also he might have a little bit of Krispy Kreme in him because of me. I may have influenced the Kreme epidemic. Yeah, KG, I'm right back with another one, man. I'm trying to come back as much as I can and spend as much time with you guys as I can, man. Love hanging out with you guys. Man, man, this right here. Let me see if I can pull that up. Did it just happen? Jake Gagan, the legend. Anything he posts, you just gotta retweet that. Same thing. Same thing with her. Anything she posts, you just gotta retweet it. Even though it's the same exact post. I don't care. I'm supportive as you know what. Data is booming once again. The Jake Hagan effect. You just retweeted. I don't know why. I just see it and retweeted. Man. I mean, the other reason is I love all the information that's being provided. So this is the man with the plan. What did I miss? And I'm looking right past it. Lord Jesus. Nobody offering me glasses. It's this bright light, I promise. This this is what we need in our life right here. So I don't know. how exciting this is for you guys, but this is pretty darn exciting for me. Pretty damn exciting. I'm not even gonna say darn. Pretty damn exciting, man. Most people, I know it's kind of small. Let me zoom in because whoever posted this is like some really really back in the day stuff right there. Vintage. I don't know if this is somebody's collection or not, but that's pretty nice. Especially if it is his personal collection. Being able to get autographs on that, especially since he's part of the community, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be at that November event. What's going on? Ty Malone, my main man. What's going on, man? And yes, that was fun last night, man. That donut phase we had. I literally couldn't get Krispy Kremes out of my head after the stream. I think Michael got it stuck in my head after I got it stuck in his. I kept bringing up donut references and making up how savory they are and how tasty they are once you bite into it. You know what I mean? That frosting starts to flake off a little bit, nice and warm after that hot lights on. I hope he's watching this and ends up wanting another Krispy Kreme donut. I would really like that, so he can blame me again. If he really, I wonder if he really got those donuts or not. I need pictures. I need proof. Tell him send me a picture of the box and then I'll believe that he actually went to the Krispy Kremes. Their donuts are good enough to run after though. I would definitely run after that. Fire from President Shield from that Isaiah Ryder. Once again, another legend being that. This is ridiculous. I know you guys saw Space Jam. This we're creating a Space Jam team, and I don't even think this is against. I mean, this is against regulations at this point. The excitement that's being brought to this community, the people that are inside of this community, there are so many different reasons to join Saitama before it's too late. Not saying that there is a point that it's ever too late. I feel like if you can get into Saitama whatever amount of money you can, it is never too late. Don't let it run up on you though. Don't miss out on your blessing, you know what I mean, waiting for it to dip down or have the correction that you probably won't get from this thing. I don't think we're gonna get too much of a correction from this. Like I said, this is just a 7 day. The 1 month, it's like, man, look at that. It goes from consolidating. It was like it's building up a charge or something, you know what I mean? It was consolidating for a little bit and then out of nowhere it takes flight and there was nothing that anybody can do to hold that thing back. Ridiculous. But like I said, the 7 day looks like a ladder. Nothing unhealthy about the chart, no unnecessary dumps. The developers are not dumping or even trying to. Everybody's holding with diamond hands as far as this project, at least as far as I know. You can't get any better of a project. This is the best project that I've ever been involved with. I don't know how anybody else feels about it. This is the best chart that I've seen. I mean, you see good charts. Like I think the boost chart looked good, especially after that run up after Tory Lane said something about it. The boost chart looked good. It did not look this good. Throwing it out there, no shade whatsoever. I think Boost coin is a beautiful project. They have great things going on. This just has that sauce, man. Like it's just something about Saitama and the people that come with Saitama, man. Different. It is different, man. I'm glad you guys can see those wrenches. I actually went to a video and scrolled down and ended up just clicking on a couple of different things trying to figure out how to create moderators. Ended up figuring it out after I figured out I was slow and just go to the little bubbles on the side. But oh my God, let's go ahead and get that on the screen. When it gets easier to buy, when you can put your debit card on there, they're talking about Apple Pay and so many easy ways that you can just demolish more zeros on top of that. That's why I don't know if we'll make it completely. I think we're gonna get to at least 5 with 4, not 4 zeros, period, but 4 zeros off. I guess it is 4 zeros. It's 8 zeros. So 4 zeros period and a 5. I feel like is what we can actually make it to. I feel like we can make it to 4 zeros and a 5. If we make it to that part by the time we hit December 31st, I feel like that's when we're really gonna start taking off as far as a company. Because once again, I told you this is no longer just a crypto. We're involved with shares in a company that is LLC. So I don't really think it's fair to call that a token or crypto or anything like that anymore. We're really buying shares into a company, so that should also make people feel comfortable. You can't rug pull a whole company. I don't feel like, not after all of the connections and everything that's been made and the development team that we have and the transparency. It's just so many different things. Like I said, that point in the direction of you making the right decision as far as investing into this business. Like I said, if looking at the chart isn't enough for you to invest into it, there's no real dips in this chart if you pay attention to it. The chart just progressively gets higher and higher and higher, and we keep smashing new all-time highs. I feel like tomorrow there's going to be a new all-time high, and we're going to have to really deal with that part. Sorry about the connection issue. I'm actually going to look into that because I have a gigabyte of internet. I don't know why it's doing that. Got a gigabyte of internet. I used to be a Comcast installation tech, so I installed my own wiring. So I know the wiring's good. But sorry for the connection issues, guys, if you guys are experiencing that. But yeah, I just went to this because I wanted to look at the view of that because that's beautiful. And a lot of people don't even know. You look at this and see it's only 7% right now, but that's coming from a lot of people dumping it. And well, not even a lot of people. That one guy really dumping over 100 Ethereum worth of it. So I feel like for it being dumped on that hard, our baby's holding up pretty good. That's just my opinion. Not financial advice at all, but these dips may be the best that we get as far as entry points. I feel like this is really okay, connection is fine. This is really probably as far as we're gonna get as far as dips. I feel like unless we have a whale come out of nowhere, which there's no way of controlling that. No way of really contacting him, which is why in the last stream that I had, I told you guys I'm tracking wallets. I am. I'm sorry. I'm not an inspector gadget or anything, but I'm trying my best to find out what's going on. You know what I mean? Like as far as these wallets and if there is a pattern at all, as far as when these guys choose to dump or if they just are trying to ruin our parade by dumping right as we're starting to get momentum after we pass an all-time high and people are starting to really FOMO buy into this situation. So I feel like that's a thing. So let's smash through the sevens and knock 'em. I want to get directly past these sevens if this guy will allow us to. He still has about $1.6 million worth. None of my other $1 million wallets are dumping right now. They're holding with diamond hands, so I appreciate those. And they don't dump as much. This guy, I have no clue who that what is it, $6 million wallet is, but that guy has the opportunity to do the same thing. Once he saw this 58 Ethereum sell, I mean, it's not wise because you know that this thing still has steam, momentum, and catalyst, but he could have dumped on it too. He could have dumped it could have been a contest between all of the whales. Oh, you're gonna dump this? I could have dumped. You know what I mean? Like it could have been a lot worse. I feel like so. A lot of these a lot of these whales are are dumping just to get profit off of this. I feel like, but their dump is just a little bit bigger than our dump. You know what I mean? they have a lot of it. So yes, that's way more reflections for us, and I have time for all of those reflections. It goes directly to my wallet, airdropped. I have no issues with that. I don't even have to do anything. I have no fingers lifted within that transaction. I love it. Exactly, cocaine. I appreciate the 2% that they keep giving us. I don't know about some of you guys, but I've seen about that I've paid attention to. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I keep buying it. I buy the dips, so sometimes it's a little bit hard for me to keep up with unless I just write it down. You know what I mean, and then add and do all of that. I don't really feel like doing all of that extra stuff. I'll follow other people's wallets, but apparently I won't follow my own. But I know that I've seen over 2 billion worth of reflection. I don't know about you guys. Why don't you guys comment about how much you think that you've seen as far as your reflection with Saitama? Okay, you've seen billions. Okay, okay, that's good. I like to see that people are seeing billions, because do you know what that's going to be worth once this really starts getting the catalyst off? Once people are able to buy this without a card, and you don't have to explain to somebody's grandmother that they have to open a Coinbase wallet, they have to buy Ethereum, trade Ethereum to their Coinbase wallet, and they have to go on an exchange, and then you have to put the Ethereum into the exchange, the amount that they want to trade out, and they have to pay attention to the damn I can't even. This is so damn funny. I can't even the gas, not the gas fees. Well, actually, yeah, you have to pay attention to the gas fees also, but you actually have to pay attention to the percentages as far as like those taxes. I can't even think of the word. I don't know why I'm having a brain fire right now. Uh, I'm definitely having a brain fart right now. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's gonna come to me, and I'm gonna randomly shout it out. Yeah, yeah. That's nice of you. That's really nice of you. Shouts out to him, man. Shouts out to him. That is definitely something to do to get your family in. It's something that you shouldn't have any attachments to. It's reflections. It's something that you gain from just holding a token. I guess that is a good way to get more wallets started off. And I feel like as people see that grow in their wallet, and they see the growth of Saitama, because it's literally a healthy, organic, gradual growth, I feel like they will want to increase their bags in that. I would want to increase my bag if somebody gave me something that is increasing in money daily, and I feel like I don't want to miss out on a situation. Not saying that wouldn't even be FOMO. I feel like that's just creating interest. I feel like that's a good way to do it. That's not bad. What? They give it out every month. Me, you know, like, yeah, I don't like that. So you don't even see your reflections until the month is over? Oh, man, that is that's not okay. Even though I feel like at the end of the month, there's got to be some type of change in your bag. It's got to instantly change a couple $100. I feel like, especially if you're waiting a month, especially after this month. Man, wait until after this month, man. I don't know what your bag looks like or how many reflection tokens they're putting in there, man. But it's got to be some type of bag you have. Yeah, several billion. Okay, over the past couple months, several billion. Yeah, so that seems to be the main thing that I'm hearing from people. A couple a couple people that I actually showed. I showed them how to get into Saitama. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why when I do it myself, it is the quickest process ever. When I see dips like that, that red line that's going down, I can go to my phone, or I can use my laptop. I can instantly, you know what I mean, a couple taps. It's like, okay, go in there, adjust this. You know what I mean? And I'm through it. They're thanking me for my transaction. It's in my wallet, and I just cuffed that dip. So I don't. I don't know why when it comes to for me showing people, it's either issues adding their bank to this situation, which makes people feel discouraged, or they're like, "Oh no, maybe this is not the day." You know what I mean? Maybe this is not the time for me to invest into this. And then you know what I mean? They procrastinate. So I try my best to persuade them. You know what I mean? Persuade them into to coming onto the Saitama Wolfpack team because this is the best place to be. I feel like so, and I don't want anybody to miss out on money. Like Jay Crypto saying, I don't want anybody to miss out on money. I don't wanna get rich alone. Well, I'm not getting rich alone. I got you guys, but you know what I mean. Like you guys stay far, man. I got to take a private jet all the way to you after I get rich, man. I don't want to be bougie. Don't want to be bougie, man. You know. One thing I definitely know, I would like to set up some type of event if I don't meet some of you guys in Vegas because my plan is to go in Vegas. I will be there in the Saitama gear. I will probably have a Saitama hat with a Saitama shirt. And who knows? I know a person that does some print. I might put some Saitama shoes on just so people can be like, dude, why are you over printed? Why? Why? Thank you for asking. Have you heard about Saitama? I'll have business cards and a couple other things. I'll annoy the hell out of people if I have to, guys. But they're coming to the Saitama team. Only the cool ones, you know what I mean? We don't want to bring any bad apples, spoil the bunch, you know what I mean? But we definitely want to add more people. And I feel like this Vegas, man, people don't even understand. Like the release is one thing. The fact that we're going to be so deep down there in Vegas, people are going to be wearing merchandise. Of course, I feel like to the event, people are going to put on their fancy clothes. Some people are going to wear their Saitama gear because they're diehard fans, and they're just gonna they want to show that support. And I'm with them on that. I want to show support too. So if I was there, I would probably be wearing a mixture, maybe like a Saitama tux. You know what I mean? Got the Saitama emblem going down it, shiny material, just so I can stand out. As soon as I walk out, I just need questions asked. Somebody, oh, well, what movie was that? Have you guys seen? It was that movie where they made a university. They didn't want to go to a traditional college, so they ended up making their own university, and it was out of a mental institution. Please tell me somebody saw that before. Please tell me somebody saw that before. But the guy was literally they made him advertise hot dogs. So he had to stand outside in a hot dog suit. And they made him scream outside, ask me about my wiener as he was wearing a hot dog suit. Please tell me somebody's seen that movie before. I gotta look up the name, man. It's funny as I don't know what. Thank you. Thank you, KZ. I was literally gonna wreck my brain trying to figure that out. Accept it. There it is. That movie was hilarious to me. I don't know about anybody else, but yeah, that's how I am going to be about Saitama. Ask me about my Saitama. Ask me about the gear I get on, man. Like he said that with passion. He wanted to be in that group. You know what I mean? Like he wanted to be exactly what the movie name was. He definitely wanted to be accepted. Yep. Yes, it did. That's definitely the movie I was talking about. I'm glad KZ got it. I literally was gonna try to sneak and Google search on my phone and then kind of hold it to the back over here and be like, You guys are gonna see my eyes to the side, and I was gonna come back like, "Oh, accepted." Make it seem like I figured it out, but it was really my phone. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna be advertising this there. Hopefully, I bump into a lot of you guys. Damn right. Say Tama Tux, keep it pimping, man. He's gonna be in his gear. Okay, that's what I want. I want to start a movie. Everybody get some Saitama gear, man. And we can do it by supporting one of our Saitama members. Let's go ahead and go to Jake's store and get some Saitama gear. He made it easy for everybody to figure out how to buy that gear. Go ahead to Jake's store, head over there, and let's get some Saitama hats. Let's get some shirts. I think he said he's adding things for the kids. If not, Let's I mean I don't know about you guys, but I know somebody locally that makes shirts. I will I will try to get some Saitama gear made and hope it'll be made out of good material. I promise you guys, it'll be made out of good material. The print of the logo will be good, and I'll start giving it out along with some of my giveaways, and we'll start suiting some people up, man. I really hope that that I can get that done within a reasonable amount of time, because like I said, I will be having a giveaway soon. I'm organizing how exactly I want to give it away. I know that I'm going to do it within the people that are subscribed to my channel. So please go ahead and subscribe. That is the only stipulation that I have as of right now. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I want everybody to go to Jake's store. If we can go to Jake's store, that'd be great. I want everybody to go right directly to Jake's store. But I was just thinking about you know what I mean, just creating some for like maybe kids, or you know what I mean, make a small whatever type of gear that I don't see out. I really want to try to, you know what I mean, make some of that gear and give it to you guys, made out of good quality. Definitely hit that like button for me, you guys. I really appreciate it if you guys do. Ooh, not a bad. You know what? I'm taking all suggestions. Let me know what I should look towards that you haven't seen out, that I can get made out of the best materials that I can find. I'm not gonna do anything cheaply made, and just something that I can get to you guys as far as these giveaways that I like to do. Give away a couple different items at a time as far as these giveaways. Football jersey would definitely be a nice one. Get the logo on there, maybe even some numbers, make it look pretty authentic. That'll definitely get some questions going. I like that one. I definitely like that, and I will be taking notes on that. Matter of fact, let me do that now. Anybody else got any suggestions? Please feel free to put them in the comments, please. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I would definitely say get your bag together now. For right now, if you guys are looking for merchandise, as my buddy here said, go over to Jake's store and purchase that merchandise, guys. Let's uh let's get as much support out there as we can for his store. I'd like to see everybody out there in gear. That's how I'm gonna know that you guys are part of the wolf pack. If I can walk up to you guys and I can see the Saitama gear on you, that's how you know for sure we're guaranteed to have a drink. Guaranteed, 100%. Got to do it. I really feel like, well, Russ said he was actually going to make some type of meetup spot for us after. So I hope, I don't know if they're selling tickets to that also. I'll have to wait to, you know what I mean, hear the inner makings of what's going on. But I really hope that I hope that it's kind of open to everybody. I mean, as long as the capacity allow it, but I hope it's open to everybody. Okay. Okay, so some holographic stickers. That's not a bad idea. You know, somebody that does something like that. So I'm sure they would not mind taking my money with the business. I like it. I like it. Okay, so working on a design for okay, I can do it. Yeah, that's nice. So I would love to see what your baseball design looks like. Baseball jersey. Yeah, yeah, it's not easy, man. This chart, man. They can't. I don't think anybody's gonna be able to take us down as far as this chart. Too strong. The resistance levels are too strong at this point. Hmm, that's interesting. Add QRs to product. That is like the new hottest thing. That's not a bad idea at all. Maybe it sends them directly to the Saitama website. What do you guys think about that? Is that a bad idea? Have that QR kind of send them directly to the Saitama website, or do you feel like there's somewhere else that or maybe have multiple QRs on there? Maybe they want to investigate more than one. But I feel like honestly, people may only click on or try to address one of those QRs instead of both of them, unless the first one just wowed them. You know what I mean? Then they'll go to the next one. But I feel like if we can at least get them to the website, maybe they'll read up on what's going on. That might be good advertisement. I appreciate that. Yeah, QRs are definitely a thing. Everybody's talking about, hey, if you could just put your phone right here, it'll scan right up. You don't even have to. They can annoy you without even really having to do anything. You know what I mean? It's just like take your camera out and walk past and scan this. But yeah, that would be nice. Maybe I should. You know what? I'm gonna get a shirt made. Maybe I should get a shirt made with a big QR on it, and then have logos for Saitama. Do you get what I mean? Like have logos for Saitama all over the shirt, and have things that have to do with Saitama and people that have to do with Saitama. I'll have like people that were recently added to Saitama, like Helicopter and maybe Professor. You know what I mean? Just people that were added. Isaiah Ryder. Just and you know what I mean. At the best pictures that I can find, put those on my back as far as supporters, and just make it look cool as far as the design. And then on the front, have a big QR that people can scan if they want more information about Saitama. What do you guys think about that? Okay, Saitama Princess has some cool stuff on our site. Okay, so that's another place that we can get some gear from. Saitama Princess. So we got Jake and Saitama Princess as far as gear that we can get on. Yeah, man. Smash the like button. Share if you guys want to share. Want to get more people into this group discussion. I feel like the more people that we have in this discussion, we can actually probably get something done. I plan on trying to do what I'm doing and continue to do it and make a movement out of this. I really am passionate about trying to build awareness about this business, man. I don't know if you guys can tell. I was here on my birthday with you guys. I was here directly the day after. I'm always gonna be here from now on, man. I'm a Wolfpack, part of the Wolfpack, man. I plan on trying to get more guests also. Hopefully at some point I can get Russ on here because I actually have some questions for him. And I feel like if I can get him on this show, you guys know that this is actually a pretty small group. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that, I will specifically have a section because when I brought Michael Thompson on here, I honestly thought I was gonna be able to just juggle the both of it. It's like go from the comments and then go back to Michael Thompson, go to the comments, go to Michael Thompson. it was like I was reading the comments, and then it was like I would lose translation on some of the things that he was kind of trying to say to me, and then I would gather it again. It's like, okay, cool, cool, I got it. I'm right here. Bang, I'm right here. You know what I mean? So I don't wanna really have that. I will be in and out of the comments. I will always try to pay attention to you guys. Don't think I'm ignoring you guys at all. I would never do that. I hate feeling ignored. It is a horrible feeling. I read all of the comments. I try to respond to everybody the best that I can. But when Michael Thompson is speaking, man, you kind of gotta listen, man. You gotta listen, and you gotta really open your heart to the information that he's providing to you. What's going on, Hollow King? What's going on, man? Like I said, if this normal group, like I'm gonna be honest, when it becomes a guest being on the show and somebody hears like Russ is coming on here, or like Michael Thompson is coming on here, or even if I get somebody like Jake to slide over to this channel, you know what I mean? But it's it's overwhelming sometimes the amount of people to come in, and some people like to spam the chat, you know what I mean? Some people has relevant questions, other people are having conversations, which I love to see that. I love to see the interaction within you guys. I think that somebody even did Donald did actual raffle, I think, within my comments, which is amazing also. So many things got given away on that show. Oh, okay, good night. You enjoy that sleep, Presidentship. But so many things got given away during that show. Michael Thompson got a fatty. Somebody got a NFT, which the NFTs that guy does are amazing. So I would definitely say if you want to get one created or anything, I would contact him. I don't know if he's selling or offering his services out as far as anything, but that man can really make some NFTs. Guys might want to check out his work. He made a Vern NFT that's just amazing. I'm waiting on the President Shield NFT. That's gonna be the next one. I feel like that needs to be the next one. That is a very supportive person right there. Very supportive person. A lot of the people inside of this chat are very supportive, and I appreciate you guys coming with me on this journey, because it's definitely been a long one for me, and I appreciate everybody. It means a lot to me. What? Somebody noticed. That is the reaction that I was actually looking for. That was it. Somebody noticed. Yes, I did figure out what those three bubbles next to your name on Facebook mean, guys. So once I can, for some reason, it doesn't show up all of the chats to me. I think I actually have to physically watch the video after that. I don't know if there's another way. It doesn't go to my settings for some reason. What? You already got an NFT? What? I gotta see that one. I know that one's good. Man, yeah, I think at some point, if I get really, really good, you know what I mean? Like, Jake is like level 8,427. So I'm probably like level 6. So once I get up to like level 1,000, I think they'll make an NFT of me. Maybe like, you know what I mean? Like something jazzy. Like a guy wearing a headset. I don't know. Something slick. I've never had a cartoon made of me or a digital art picture of myself, I'll say. Oh, you did? Okay. I need to see that one. I did that. I missed that one. I didn't see that one. Well, I said she needed an NFT, and I'm late apparently. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we need to, man, we need to figure out where is the mingle spot. I know everybody's not gonna get a ticket to the event. I understand that. That does not mean that you are not included on this Wolfpack party, man. Like that's a party, man. At that point, I feel like if we once we make it to that point and we're already there, we're in Vegas, we're already gonna be we're gonna be down some zeros. Everybody should be in an amazing mood. Drinks are on me, drinks are on you. There's a fatty for everybody, you know? You know what I mean? Like, there's gotta be good energy going around. You know what I mean? Like, people people gotta feel the energy from the wolf pack. Like, I want people to look around like, "Man, dude, I wanna be a part of that." I don't even know what it is. We're gonna look like a fraternity, almost. The excitement from all of these rich ass people. It's amazing. And, yes, I am always drinking tea or water. That is a recent development. I didn't always used to do that. What is going on, Big A Armory? What's going on, man? Yeah, that's what we need right there. We need that. I love it. I'm telling you, dude, that dude didn't accept it. Ask me about my winner. Like his dedication to that wiener soup, man. Gotta give him a shout out also. That takes some real strength. We dropped 4-0. Okay. Okay. So we dropped 4 zeros. We're getting a whole back piece on Tony. Saitama back piece. It's okay. I was wondering where you went, Christine. But yeah, we're looking at if we drop for it. So we can, Tony, can we quote you on this? Can we quote you on this back piece, Tony? I need confirmation that we can quote you on this back piece and we're gonna get pictures from it. I gotta know. We all need to know. Like I said, I appreciate it if you rewatch. I appreciate you coming back. I definitely appreciate you coming back. Tony, they're rooting for you, Tony. Yeah, man. There's a lot of people that probably wouldn't put on that suit, man. That's why I said, man, you gotta be passionate about what you're preaching, man. And at that time, he was passionate about those winners, man. Come on, Tony. I know you want to meet Christine and a lot of different people, but what's going on with that back piece? Is that confirmed? Are we gonna get a picture of that, man? I need to know. I need to know, Tony. Ah, this guy's funny. I like him. Do we not have a wrench on you? Wrench you up too, man. Anybody that's absolutely hilarious, definitely. Scouts on it, they're getting the wrench, regardless. If you're absolutely hilarious, there's no way I cannot wrench you. Sorry, man. I'm telling you, man. Tony, man. And is it a huge back piece? Like, are we covering the entire back? I need to know if we're covering the entire back of Tony. If we drop 4 zeros, and that's 4 zeros by December 31st, right? Is that what we're talking about? Because I know you're not talking about 4 zeros, period, because that means that you just want a back piece of Saitama. That's happening regardless. So it sounds like you just want a tattoo of this, that, or are you saying December 31st? It's okay, man. It's okay to be filter free, man. I want everybody to be relaxed in here. Everybody take a deep breath and you know what I mean, relax. Tony, we definitely capital Tony. We are definitely holding you to it, man. Definitely holding you to it. So we seen you in Vegas, and we just so happened to drop 4 zeros by the time before we even get to Vegas. everybody's unnecessarily just taking weird ways of transportation to Vegas. There are helicopters flying in, private jets landing on buildings. We got one dude that found another guy that invented a hover pack. He bought that from him, and now he's hovering in. Man, I'm telling you, man, this is just man, this is gonna be something different. Going out to Vegas, hanging out with the Wolf Pack, and seeing Tony's new tattoo is gonna be different. Let me also write that down so I don't forget that Tony's tattoo. Four, 5:30. Right. That's what we're talking about. So it is written down now. Gonna airdrop him some scam tokens. Yeah, we definitely have to. They have to see Saitama all around Vegas. I feel like that at that point, we're already gonna be televised, but I feel like they're gonna televise the action afterwards and before also because I feel like people are gonna arrive beforehand and they're gonna enjoy themselves. We're here to enjoy themselves. Nobody's gonna arrive and just stay in that room and then wait until the event starts. You're in Vegas. You're in Vegas. Just one more time. You're in Vegas. I'm gonna throw that out there. Just reminding everybody that when you do go out there, that you will be in Vegas. So please, please enjoy yourself, have fun, man. That's what it's about. Enjoying yourself and having fun. And just in case any of the new viewers, anybody is new, this is a relaxed page. We're chill. I don't care what you say, as long as you're not rude to anybody inside of the chat or me. I mean, I really don't care about me, but don't be rude to any of the Wolfpack inside of this chat, or I will exit you out of here. But everybody's cool as a fan in here, so I love it. I feel like I feel like some people from other places are probably. I mean, if you hear the hype, yeah. But I feel like as of right now, the hype is kind of centralized right this second. Well, no, 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 no. Let me lie. I lied. Somebody said they won tokens from a third world country. So I guess our hype is expanding, which I'm kind of wondering how does the information get to some of these places? I'm guessing Twitter is the main place. When did I get into Saitama? I bought a little bit at first because when Saitama first came out, I was actually in the hospital due to me being in an explosion, and not an explosion that I volunteered for. Somebody, it's a long story. If you guys want that story, I will give you guys that story, but I'll move on from that until then. But I got in. I got in pretty early. I feel like the majority of my investment ended up going in at 2100. That's when the majority of my investment came in. So I've still been dollar cost averaging in. So I feel like I'm evening things out as far as me not being able to get in as early as I really wanted to. So, because I really wanted to get in a lot earlier, but I was doing surgeries and things, my hand and leg. So what am I holding currently? No, I don't. I don't mind you asking. My my wallet address is on my on my Twitter, and I put it on my YouTube videos just in case, because I'm not monetized right now, and some people want to know how to tip me or do certain things like that. And also, while I'm bringing it up, I have my personal wallet address on there, and then I have a donation wallet address that is for my donation wallet for giveaways. Like I told you, I'm doing a giveaway because I did have a donation and because I'm going to get some merchandise out and I'm going to put a little bit of Saitama in myself. So I am going to have a giveaway soon. I'm just setting that up. But I do have the wallet for the giveaway, and I do have my wallet up for anybody who's looking for a way to actually, I guess, tip me. You know what I mean? To tip me for my service, which is not required whatsoever. Just people have asked me how do they do that since I'm not monetized. But I currently have, you know what? Hold on. Let's get raw and nitty gritty with this. Give me 2 seconds, okay? I'm gonna grab my phone and look. Oh, I missed the FaceTime. Not the biggest amount in the world, but I have currently 1.2 trillion. You know what I mean? There's numbers after the two, but I mean I'm pretty sure that's the main number you guys are after. I have 1.2 right now. I have 1.2 trillion right now currently. Not the biggest bag in the world. Like I told everybody, I'm not rich. I've come from little to nothing right now. So I'm proud of the little bag that I do have. I know I'm nowhere near a whale, but I've been working on this for a little bit and working towards it. Because like I said, I don't know if anybody knows or anybody has followed my story or anything else on the videos I posted, but I was in an accident, so I ended up I ended up losing my job from the accident. And from there I've been pretty much an entrepreneur as far as getting funds because I'm still currently injured right now. So that's actually how I ended up getting into streaming and a lot heavier into the crypto because I was injured and unable to do the work that I normally do. So Tony's asking who wants to do a toast with him, and I believe this is his Twitter. If anybody's looking for him, you can this is his Twitter handle right here after his actual name. And yes, I do have a donation wallet. I have two. One is my personal one, and one is one I use specifically just for giveaways. Just for giveaways. That's and that's all that it will be used for. I will not use anything that is sent to the donation wallet for giveaways for myself. So that wallet is not for that. And it will never be used for just me. I'm sorry if the signal's going in and out. This little thing on the window saying my signal's a little choppy, so I'm sorry if the signal is choppy, guys. But yes, I do have a donation wallet for giveaways, and I have one for myself also because I'm not currently monetized. This is actually very similar to my situation. I would have more right now if I was able to get up and go work, but like I said, I'm currently injured right now, so I've been finding other ways to create revenue. I've actually swing traded a couple different DSC tokens just because it's a lot cheaper on that network to swing trade those, and I've made money like that. And a lot of other different things and avenues that I choose to try to make money. I feel like that trillion that you have is gonna be just fine. It is going to be just fine. Okay, so you're sitting on about the same. Yeah, that 1 trillion mark, it was a goal mark. So for me to get 1.2, I really felt like I reached a big goal that I was trying to get to. But exactly, we're all gonna be whales. So we're all gonna be whales. Okay. Yeah, man. That's what we need to do, man. Holding by those dips. That's what you gotta do, and that's how you're gonna end up at the end of the day making money, because once it comes to that time by November 13th, you're gonna hate if you end up selling and don't have the same position to be able to take a little bit off of the top and still not harm the chart, but still be able to line your pockets as it continues to grow. See? But I feel like what you do have is a lot. Why? Because you're in early. I'm gonna guarantee that you have billions at the very least. So with you having billions, you're still gonna be sitting on a very good bag. They keep telling people, and I keep telling people that it's not all about the amount that you have, which is why I said the trillion that I have. The trillion that I have is small compared to other people. There are people with hundreds, trillions, and they're way bigger bags. But the bags that we have, we just have to have a little bit more patience. That's it. We just gotta wait a little bit longer, but if we have that patience for that, we're still gonna get very close to the same amount of money, if that even makes sense to you. Because those people are probably gonna pull out a little bit earlier than we are having patience. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, this is ridiculous. If we end up, man, getting that, that is ridiculous. The gains that we'll gain from that. Man, the change from how much it was to buy. Oh, you got in July 26th. See, I was actually in the hospital during that point. I would have loved that. You got in at a wonderful point, man. Exactly. There we go. I definitely feel like we're going to be wealthy. That's a good way to put it. Hold on. Wait a second. What? I will have the tattoo being done live. Hmm. That sounds like something that I might have to come to Texas for. So, you're going to do the tattoo live, huh? You need somebody to cover that? Do you need a host for that live? I'll host a Saitama live tattoo party. Who would actually like to see that? See Tony get a huge tattoo of a Saitama on his back, man. I would like to see that. I wouldn't mind doing a viewing party for that. Somebody already has an idea. We can do a co-stream. I'm down with that. If you want to do that, let's do it. Let's do it. What? That's what's up. That is what's up. I'm glad that you won. I hope you end up winning my giveaway too, because you've been here since the beginning, man. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of things on this channel. This is definitely a wild spot. Definitely a place to unwind and to really be yourself. So like I said, as long as we're not being rude, I don't care what's going on in the chat, man. We're all adults here. Oh, okay. So we got one person that said they watched that tattoo on Tony's back. I like that. Back pieces will take at least 30 hours. So yes, this will be a continued thing. We will be taking up the entire spacing on Tony's back, but I feel like that's gonna be like a 10-piece series. Like as I'm doing lives, it's just gonna be Tony in the background, getting his back tattoo. I'm gonna show the progress every once in a while. We'll check on the chart. We'll go back to Tony's back tattoo. Then you know what I mean. We'll go back to the chart. We'll talk. I'll look at some of the comments. We'll go back and forth from the chat. Then we'll look at his back tattoo. Then speed it up a bit. I know if I turn it into one thing, it's gonna be long as hell. Hey, Tony, I'm telling you, this crypto also starting to feel like Cheers. Every time somebody comes in, we kind of say their name like Cheers. Has anybody ever seen that? I know it's an older show, but as soon as somebody walks in, it's like Norm. You know what I mean? They kind of scream out the name. You give it to wait. Are you saying the 4 zeros until May 23rd? Is that what you're thinking? 4 zeros won't be until May 23rd. I'm giving it until this December 31st. Telling you, Tony, man, they want to hold you to that, man. They're ready for that tattoo to get taken care of, man. I mean, well, I didn't want to say it, but since somebody else said it, you know what I mean? I don't, I don't, you know what? No shade. I don't know what's better. The fact that there's doxed developers, the fact that they actually keep deadlines, the fact that this project has a lot of people backing them, and then I can't even remember one person that was backing the other project. I mean, no shade or anything. Yeah, just reached Coinbase and went down. How's everybody doing? Like I love everybody though. I love positivity. I don't care what anybody has in their wallet. Unless it's first premier bake. Okay. So we got Tony's word. That's what I like to hear. 4-0. Tony's getting that back tattoo. Cuffing the dips. Doing some type of newscasting on it. We are getting it in, guys. Norm. I like it. I love the love here. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, you guys seeing those that chart? You guys seeing that? Getting some good buying pressure going here. Definitely good buying pressure going here. Maybe I should make that a little bit. It's different on different screens. So like, okay, yep, that's where it is right there. So we're gonna have to catch those as they go. Let me look on this screen, make sure it doesn't look stupid. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Okay, brings it in a little bit better. Okay, we got somebody that wants to watch Tony. We got a couple people that want to watch Tony, so I might actually be broadcasting this as long as Tony lets me do it, man. This might be a hot thing. This might be a hot thing. Oh, what? I can save money on the flight. Tony's coming to me. Okay. So it's meant to be. It is meant to be. How was that Coinbase dump? I mean pump. I mean pump dump. Pump dump. Dump pump. Pumpy dumpy. You know, you guys know what I mean. It was wonderful. I'm sure people had fun. Yeah, I'm trying to. I love Web Surfer Guy too. We all love Web Surfer Guy. I hope he finds my channel. Realizes that I'm itching to do some giveaways. I have music. Do you guys know how long I have been waiting to play this music during the giveaway? Just because of Jake, and it's Jake's fault that I've been waiting to play this music for these giveaways, man. It's just I don't it's music he plays, the way he pumps it up, man. I just wanna pump it up one time, man. I wanna pump it up one time. Oh no, don't get me wrong. Shiba, I feel like it's going to go up at some point. It's just I think there are hype periods behind tokens, and the hype period is kind of low right now on Shiba. Not saying that it won't build back up, especially when Shibarium comes out and the prices are way cheaper to actually do transaction as far as like Shiba Swap and other catalysts that they have. So of course, that's why I said no shade, no shade. I actually still have some Shiba also, so I dumped it, and then I ended up getting back in when it got on Coinbase for a little bit. But that was my plan in the first place. I got in to get a position that I wanted on Saitama because I knew that that time frame was not going to last long. So I had to move quick. Had to move quick. Yeah, anybody that was invested in Shiba Inu and in some of these long-term coins, I mean tokens, that they tell you that it's a long-term token, and you still expect it to blast off. You know what I mean? Those are the people that are really hurt in this situation. If you know what you invested for and why you invested into the token, you know what I mean, and that it was a long-term hold, then you're fine. I feel like that's going to gradually increase in value. So it is what it is. Okay, so if anybody knows a great artist, he says that he's willing to get a little help with the design of what's going on. So that's nice. That is nice. I like that. I like that about him. I like that. Web Surfer, of course, one of the great guys. I don't I don't think we'll ever know what Web Surfer really has. I feel like he has multiple wallets just because, you know what I mean? Like that's just a smart thing to do. You know what I mean? Like don't have all your eggs in one basket just in case somebody does try to do some funny stuff. I know you probably can't without those keys, but you never know what people actually will try to do. There's a lot of different type of people out there nowadays, so you got to be safe. Worst case scenario, you just got to be safe. Exactly. The next live Saitama event sponsored by Tony's Back, and the tattoo is going to be laid on it. Like I said, if anybody knows any artists, please contact Tony. And let's get a design out there as far as a tattoo. Let's get a really nice one that we can put on Tony's back. Okay. Somebody else think there should be a party in Chicago about that tattoo. Tony's uh Tony's tattoo is causing a movement. What is going on, my man? Azam, I believe it is. What's going on, man? You've also been in here since the beginning. I appreciate your support, man. Definitely got to get a wrench. I don't think you had any comments on the video I looked on, so we got to get some wrenches going. 1.9 million views. What is my price prediction for the end of the year? I honestly feel like I don't want to go to conservative, so I'm going to go in between the conservative prediction and what everybody else is predicting at this point, and I'm going to say that we're going to be at about three and a half, 3.5, worst case scenario. But I really feel like Bud is really on to what he's talking about as far as us being a business and that really being a deciding factor of why we're going to really crush a lot of these different expectations. So gonna throw that out there. So I don't have to keep saying it. Throwing it out there, just in case. Just in case. What I missed. So we're gonna get a Saitama tattoo, and we're gonna get your brother to get his ring girls. Okay, so let's get multiple cameras on this. 8 million people possibly tuning into a Saitama tattoo being tattooed on somebody. They're gonna want to know why, how, and what is going on with this situation. I would ask. I would definitely ask. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I'll definitely follow you back. I will definitely look for that and I'll follow you. Yeah. That sounds fancy. Definitely sounds fancy. Amazing experience. I imagine that was an amazing experience. Okay. Only got 1.5, almost 1.6. I told you I'm gonna keep dollar cost averaging in just because I know that this is still a low point as far as what this company is gonna be as far as the shares of it. So if I can keep getting as much of it as I can, we gotta just understand that the low levels that we are used to, those 20s, those 30s, where we were trying to figure out if we wanted to move funds around or sell other tokens to get into this a little bit further, those times are probably out of here. We're developing new resistance levels that are strong, and I don't think that we're gonna break those resistance levels and end up going down and you know what I mean, diving anytime soon. I think that at this point, we're gonna end up eating a zero before we end up going down. Like I said, I love the support, regardless to what your bag is. You know what I mean? Like we support everybody. Whatever is inside of your bag, we're gonna support whoever is supporting our wolf pack. That's what I'm. That's what I'm into. That's what matters to me. Supporting other people, being able to provide a space where people can come chat about Saitama, and you know what I mean. They can really get down to the nitty gritty of what's going on with Saitama. If they need information, where to find the information, you can ask questions. This is a small group, so I am able to answer as much as possible, or look up whatever, and we can talk as a group about it within the chat. So I just want this to be kind of an open, laid back forum. So if anybody has anything to say, throw it out there. Any suggestions? I'm definitely here for those. This chart is looking really good. I don't know if anybody's paying attention to this in the background, but getting real. A lot of buying pressure right now. A lot of buying pressure. And a lot of the times I feel like the buying pressure when it's some of those larger rises, it might be either Russ or our buddy Michael Thompson getting somebody else with a large bag in there. I think that's what it really is. We're getting more people with larger bags that are willing to invest into these things. And at this point, those small little red marks are going to become dips. Yeah, did anybody in here get one of the first 100 NFTs for Vegas? Anybody? Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I try to be the best person that I can. Like I said, I try to keep a positive attitude. I will never respond negatively to anything that's in my comments or anything that is sent to me or anything like that. I try to remain as positive as possible just because that, like I said, that's given me a lot of places in life. Being humble, being positive, and taking in that there might be a person that I don't know of, and I don't know what's going on with them that can help me out with something. You might be able to teach me something. I might not know something that you know, and I'm willing to absorb all of the information, all of the knowledge that I can from you guys or anybody else in my atmosphere. So I feel like if I keep that type of attitude, I'll never miss out on any of the blessings that are supposed to come my way. So, what is going on, Fix? What is going on? Sorry about the double click. I'm still getting used to this. I don't know why. It's like I had a twitchy finger right there. Candle's looking beautiful. And he said, "What's going on, everybody?" Another person I got to get a wrench to. Or I don't know if I wrenched it. I can't see on this program for some reason. I guess you really put the wrenches on there. Chart is amazing. But yeah, there are. I don't know too many people. I don't like I said on the Michael Thompson one. I looked for so much content as far as crypto. There is no way to ever learn enough information about this, especially if you're getting information in real time. And sometimes I do get updates from different people. Sometimes I do find different things within the chart, like that one day that we actually found that $6 million wallet that has $6 million worth of Saitama in it. Those are kind of things that you want to know to get confidence within your project, and also the fact that I've tracked eight other, besides the $6 million wallet, eight other wallets that are over $1 million. Some of them over $2 million inside of their wallet, like the one that decided to dump today, that dumped from $2.4 million all the way to $1.6 million today. That was the person that really caused a lot of that panic and a lot of that panic sell. I'm selling those $58 worth. I mean, $58. I wish it was $58. 58 Ethereum worth. So that was really what was the issue. People saw that big red line and started to really panic sell. So exactly. That's exactly how I feel about the situation. Very positive and very caring. A lot of people try their best to give back. Exactly, Tony. And not just become wealthy. Hopefully a lot of people have intentions to pay it forward or help somebody around them that they can actually assist. I know I couldn't just sit wealthy and look around me, regardless if I told people 1,010 times or not. There are some people that just do not have the funds to put into something to let it sit for a minute. You know what I mean? So for those people that are around us or family members, of course, I have nothing but love for them. So I'm gonna try my best to look out for them the best that I can. To give to different charities, or I might even try to start some type of fund myself to give back, especially having that much money. You know what I mean? Like, it's what exactly are you gonna do with that? I'm gonna set up different investments so that the kids have things, and from there, there's really nothing else that I need like that. I feel like he was very polite. He could have just sold 150 Ethereum worth just right off of the back. Seriously, you know what I mean? He could have just dumped heavily on the chart. It would have looked like a rug pull on the chart, especially if you were looking at the 1 minute or the, you know what I mean, 3 or 15 minute charts. It would have looked like a rug pull at that point if he would have dumped that much. And I'm pretty sure that would have caused a massive panic sell. So he did dump that pretty polite, I feel like. I feel like he could have won a little bit smaller to not cause as much of a panic, but I feel like he did it the first time and he was like, okay, I didn't cause any mass panic. Let me go ahead and get a little bit more of my money out of this situation as far as my earnings, and then he did it again. So of course, I gave you a wrench. Had to, man. That's nice. See, there's a lot of people like that inside of this I'm gonna say company. A lot of people like that inside of this company, this Wolfpack, man. Because I hear people daily saying that they want to start some type of relief as far as like for veterans, or even if they're doing it for animals or whatever the situation as far as they want to do their charities for. That's that's possible with what we have going on, especially with the momentum that it has right now. People aren't even paying attention to the type of momentum that this thing has, and how we can benefit off of it as long as we get into this thing early. I mean, you see the recovery that it had. This thing should be somewhere back in the 3000 somewhere with that dump. There should have been a massive panic sale, but instead there was people that held their shares that they have currently right now, and they ended up buying more and eating that dip up. So yeah, he chose to dump almost every single time we got anywhere near or it touched the 7 mark, because he felt like that was the all-time high, and we might get dumped on before then. So it's like get the maximum amount of money that you can get out of it, which I understand that people want to get profits out of this along the way, and not feel like they were just holding it. Nobody got in this to have a savings account. So, but at the same time, be able to understand that crypto is not something that can be rushed. I don't think rushing the process helps us at all. I think that just makes things a little bit more volatile, because if people see that dramatic shoot up, it means that people are going to want money from it. Their bag increases like that. They don't want to see that money go back down and go away, so they're going to sell it so that they can obtain the money that's inside of their wallet. Of course, please go ahead and smash that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it if I can get those likes from you guys. Love the positivity inside of here. Definitely love the positivity. Yep. The mentality of this everybody here, man, is honestly ridiculous. I've never met well, been inside of a group that's this positive, that likes to do things like this. What's going on, Iron Scratcher? You are not late. You are right on time. You're here, and I appreciate it. So thank you very much. Yeah, the whales are exactly the way I look at it. The whales are helping the buyers. For a lot of those people who did not feel like they were going to get in at a good point, you could have rolled that whole 58 Ethereum worth of dip. Let's go ahead and cuff that. That was sitting there looking at you, waiting on you to go ahead and jump on it. I hope everybody who had the means to. If you don't have the means to, then I completely understand. But every time this thing dips, I try to get myself in a position for a situation like that, because I know whales are going to sell off, and they're going to sell off large amounts because they have large amounts. That's just how that works. Okay. Yeah. So I'm glad you were able to make it, man. It seems like you were doing something way more important than I got going on, man. You got 6 more people in. Man, I told you, 10 people, man, per person, and we can really, really do something. Really do something, man. I'm telling you, 10 per person, even 5 per person will make a really dramatic increase in our holders. But yeah, that's definitely how you do that. Please like. If you Jet Crypto, if you follow me, I'll look for you. You don't have to send a link. I'll look for you, and then I'll try to get it so I can follow you back. That dip was going fast like those Walmart TVs. I'm trying to tell you. You ever tried to get a flat screen TV from Walmart on Black Friday? What about Best Buy? I don't know if anybody has a Best Buy or whatever your local electronics store. Have you ever tried to get a TV during that time that was not online? Mm. Ooh, I jumped. Where did I go? Yeah, wells are needed. Like people are sometimes upset at the wells and how they move the chart, but the big thing about the situation is we need those large amounts of money in here. We definitely need that for liquidity purposes and a lot of other things. Nobody really would want to be a part of this if the volume, the market cap, things weren't moving and there was no money being put into the situation. I mean, retail buyers are wonderful, but we need institutions, we need people with a lot of money. Not well, it doesn't have to be like I said, not just people with a lot of money, but all of us matter as far as the money that we're putting in. But to grow as a business, we need to put substantial amount of money together. Yep. FOMO and in, man. I'm telling you. I'll stay far away from stores on Black Friday. I don't blame you. It's crazy. Black Friday is horrible. Sorry, I'm so far behind on comments. I just get caught up. I'm good now. Volume is definitely key. Volume will definitely catch the eye of institutions, especially if you're seeing millions of dollars. Whose attention wouldn't that draw? Yep. I feel like once it Saitama, it's mainstream. The news, people are talking about it like that, about how the growth is and how no other crypto has done this as far as a natural organic growth. When you look at the chart, I just want to look at that one more time just because it's beautiful. Look at that growth. Bring that back one more time. Like, look at that. Like, it's ridiculous. Where else do you see a chart like that? Nowhere. From an investment that you made that is more than secure, that you made into a business. Do you know what I mean? Like you made this into a business. Like you did everything right, man. They don't dump these announcements on us. They keep continually getting superstars and adding them to this dream team that is like the team off of Space Jam. I'm telling you guys, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. That is a beautiful chart. That is a beautiful and a healthy chart. That chart's been doing push-ups. Okay. That's actual okay. So how many holders do you guys think we'll have by the end of the year? That's actually a good question. Especially with the growth that we've been recently having right now. How many holders is everybody predicting that we're gonna have? When in doubt, zoom out because that looks unreal. I'm telling you, it looks unreal. It looks unstoppable at this point. Like who, man, like what, when is going to stop this progress? I don't see anything stopping the progress. Let's see if we have any more holders. 200 more holders. Well, 204 my holders. Excuse me. Like, do you see what I mean? The holders are even growing. Like naturally, not like oh, we threw 1,000 on there because there's a bunch of hype, but like naturally, people are being told about this project. People are being signed up about this project. My man Ty Malone is responsible for 6 people by itself out of that 200 probably that we just refreshed and saw. So what are we looking at for predictions? So 100K, easily over 100K. Okay. 120. Okay, we're getting a little bit more specific. Man, that is ridiculous. Like somebody told me every minute. I think it was Bree. Bree told me that every minute she refreshed that there was an additional holder, and that's kind of it works. Oh man, that's crazy. Okay, so thank you, Bree. Bree showing me something different. So literally, if you sit there, if you like to refresh, you can literally sit there and just count individual holders. There's apparently a holder per second. Yeah, I say around 100K. If we pick up, I don't know. It's hard for me to judge how many holders I feel like we're gonna have because I feel like that depends on how the release of this state of mass goes and the hype behind the beta. Because you know Steve's gonna do a video like how he did on Shiba Swap. He's going to do a video about the beta that comes out sometime by the end of this month, I think they said. So if you do that video, people see how amazing this beta is. They're gonna, I mean, the FOMO is going to begin. It's not going to stop. People are going to begin buying into this project nonstop, and there's nothing nobody can do about it once the beta comes out. Then once the actual SATA mask comes out, you have to think about the progress after the SATA mask comes out. Like a lot of people are not putting these pieces to the puzzle together. Like you got a big increase, then you got a big increase, and you got a big increase, and you got a big increase. I don't even see where the downfall is with this project. It's hard, man. It's hard to look for it. Yeah, man. It's all you gotta keep that same you gotta keep that same type of attitude. Yep, the beta. People forget about the beta. And like I said, Russ and the development team, they don't lie about anything. If anything, they may be off a day or two, but who cares? A day or two is not a week, it's not months, it's not a year. You know what I mean? I got time. Things happen. People have to you know what I mean, tweak things. It's an app with a lot of different features and a lot of different moving parts to it. So sometimes you got to tweak different things so it happens. Exactly. If everything goes good with SataMask, it is a problem. It is way too easy to buy Saitama now. Now, when we're trying to get people in to the thing that we told them to get in, but we're now wealthy, but we're still trying to tell them to get in because it's still going to continually grow. That SataMask is going to make it a hell of a lot easier to get people to join in because of the accessibility. I can just put my card on here. I don't have to go buy Ethereum and then swap this and lose money and then put it here and then lose money. Then actually do the transaction and lose more money on that gas fee that's astronomical sometimes. Yeah. You said it has nothing to do with what is it? You said MC. What is MC? Might be slow tonight. I don't know. The beta testing is not open for everybody. A select few people will actually be doing the beta testing, but you already know that Steve is going to do some type of video on it. So that's going to get it a lot of the attention that it needs. And I feel like that's where we're going to have to direct everybody as far as a beta, unless one of the other YouTubers, because I'm still one of the smaller YouTubers. I doubt they pick me for a beta. If they do pick me for a beta, I'm staking immediately. But no, I'm just playing. They they will pick a couple people just so somebody who will show it with interest. I'm pretty sure they might pick Jake just because he has a lot of viewers to his show, and I feel like he goes through things thoroughly, and he will actually introduce it the way it's supposed to be introduced. So Steve does a pretty good job too, as far as being in depth with his explanations of what's going on as far as the app, because he did a good job as far as the Shiba swap, I feel like, and explaining how to use it, what's going on with it, and things of that sort, as far as his beta video for that. So I'm interested to see his video for the state of mass. Oh, okay, market cap, my slow self. I think that's the only thing I have not seen abbreviated. Sorry about my slowness. Exactly. It's very user friendly and it will shut the game down. I honestly think it will. There are wallets that have similar functions, but I feel like this one with Saitama attached to it actually being how we actually pay for gas fees, I believe it is. And being able to use your physical card on there, like I said, that'll add more wallets to the situation regardless of what the price is. I'm pretty sure by the time that we do have that, it'll be a lot closer to what Shiba Inu's price is. And they'll be buying millions at that point rather than buying into billions. Or if they do want to spend a bag, they'll probably buy billions, but billions will probably be close to what Saitama Inu is right now, which I think a billion Saitama. I mean, that's Saitama Inu. Shiba Inu. I think a billion Shiba Inu right now currently is about six $6,800 or about $7,000. So that's per billion. So if we get to that range, I feel like the increase is amazing at that point. Staking would be amazing. I can't wait to stake this stuff. I do plan on holding for a decent amount of time. I have a small amount set aside for if we do reach a certain point, and I do want to take a little bit of profit, nothing at all that'll damage the chart. I don't even have enough. If I sell my entire bag, I doubt we'd even see red. So I believe so. I believe so. I think the only thing that does not happen is from the other exchanges. As far as the Ether scan, it does not go into the transactions right away. I don't think, or if they're calculated at all. I still have to research that portion. But I know some of the transactions that we have, I've heard that from Russ also. Those transactions don't get calculated, or even the holders, the wallets, don't even get calculated. So I'm pretty sure the reflection should though. Once a month is yeah, like the other. I was hoping all of the exchanges were not like that one exchange where it was once a month. Okay, I can do that. I'll shoot you a DM as soon as I get done with this one. I will shoot you a DM, and then I have to follow my other buddy on here. Exactly. Look. We're at 68 right now, guys. 68.57 right now, currently on the chart. Okay, I will check my DM once I get off it. Hmm. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan. I wonder how overcrowded it's going to be because I feel like there's going to be a huge turnout for this. I think people are really expecting maybe a small casual event, but I think there's going to be a bunch of people celebrating and enjoying life at that point. So I think it's really going to be a lit party. 71.98. Is that what we're looking at? Do I need to refresh? Okay, there it is. It's coming in. I'm still gonna refresh just in case. You know, Dex tool does his laggy thing. Dips will never last around the Wolfpack period. 27 ETH just sold. We'll eat that right up. That's half of what was sold before. But let me dig into who sold that. 27. Looks like that person is completely out. They have $1 million in wrap ETH. I think this is actually a wallet that I'm looked at. 6B40. Okay, add this to the list in case he wants to come into the game. Mm, all right, got that one down. So that was the guy. This guy is a frequent flyer, though, honestly. And here comes what is it? What is it now? Let me see. Got 9. Let's. I think it's quick. Ooh, 9 Ethereum sell. So I see paper hands are taking over here. Like I said, I'm not selling. I think these people that are selling have a lack of knowledge as far as this project. The people who are selling completely out, not people who are selling to get profit. Yeah, we got a lot of people just getting completely out, which sayonara is all I can say to them. And good luck with your struggles. I mean travels. Good luck with your travels. Look at this on these. See if I can find somebody sells 12 Ethereum right after. Let's look at them. 1,000. 44,000 in Ethereum though. So that's probably from that sell. So they sold completely out. He's out the game. He's gonna sit and wait on his key shoe to take off. Or he's gonna wait for a dip. Maybe they're hoping to cause a dramatic swing in the price. Since we were touching seven. Somebody does not want us to touch sevens for some reason. I don't know who it is, but somebody's not liking us right now. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to see. I actually think it's gonna be a little bit more than that, unfortunately, which is gonna kind of make it crowded. I feel like at some places, but it's all gonna be wolf pack, so it doesn't matter. I'll let people. I love it. I mean, I hope no bad apples from anything crash the party from Vegas. I hope everybody comes with positive vibes, just ready to party because we're all wealthy at that point. Because I told you we should be dropping zeros by then. So only angry people are people that cannot control what's going on in their environment, I feel like. And if we're financially stable, there's no reason for you not to be able to control what's going on in your environment. Hell, if you want to just disappear to an island for a little bit, you should be able to just do that at a whim, not even taking any luggage. Buy things when you get down there. We're financially stable now. It's okay to take a vacation and enjoy yourself. It's okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with taking profits. Anybody that has a large bag of it pretty much knows that you'll cause mass panic if you sell in large amounts. So anybody who's courteous, like that guy that sold earlier, a lot of people will say that he sold a large amount, but do you see how much that man had in his wallet? Man or woman, I'm sorry, not to say who it was, but that person had $2 million, $2.4 million worth of Saitama in their wallet. They could have dumped all of it. They could have dumped half of it. That was nowhere near half of it. So I feel like they did that as kind as they could have. So and still managed to make the profits that they were trying to receive. So I say kudos to that person that ended up selling like that. It could have been way worse. Yeah, I think we all would definitely be able to take small profits. I plan to cuff dips. This one is not as steep as the other one. If it was, I probably would have been tapping away on my phone trying to dollar cost averaging. Like I said, it's not easy to dollar cost averaging for a lot of people. Some people do not have the funds to do so. Other people do not know when is the perfect time. At the beginning of my struggle of learning crypto, I would buy in at what I felt like was the low point, and then it would literally drop down lower so I can watch my money go lower. Feel like I made a bad decision as it goes lower, and then it'll come back up. But it's just I wanted to catch that lowest low point. That's always my goal to cuff that ultimate dip, that ultimate low point, which I feel like I got one. I don't know if you guys caught that dip. It was like what was that like? It was like a week, maybe a week ago. It went down to it randomly dropped down to about 21. I literally stopped my conversation with my cousin. I dropped my phone 3 times trying to get back into the transaction. I used my laptop for part of it and approved it on my phone. I could not get that say time in my bag fast enough once it hit that 21 because I knew what was going to happen. And now look at the number. It is nowhere near 21 right now. So those are all gains. You guys got to remember also Ethereum for those who are trying to escape capital gains fees. Most people like I said in one of my streams, they don't say to put it in a stable coin for long periods of time. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, um, even really BNB, because those don't really swing in price too much unless we hit a bear market. And if we hit a bear market, at some point it's going to come back. That's really your savings account at this point. That money didn't disappear. It's just gonna once the bear market is over, it's gonna come back. You didn't want to touch it for a certain amount of period anyway. So oh, okay, that's nice. That is definitely nice. I'm actually curious to see how that turns out when it comes out. Definitely curious about that one. Hopefully it does really well. There we go. I was about to say, what is the chart frozen? I know we didn't run out of buying pressure. The wolf pack. We never run out of buying pressure, and this is the only group I know that just has, man, dips get destroyed. like literally destroyed. I've actually been looking at things point 0.5 Ethereum and up because a lot of these that's where I actually find a lot of my $1 million wallets. If they have just $1 million or like $2 million, they're not taking those 58 Ethereum out. They're taking 2 Ethereum, they're taking 5 Ethereum, maybe 10 Ethereum. Max that I've seen on some of those wallets that are casually taken out is about 15 Ethereum, which is not that bad of a fluctuation within the chart. Try to find a. I know I'm going to find another $1 million wallet. It usually happens while I'm on stream. The other one had $1 million, but I had that one down already, so I can't call that one. That one's cheating. If I use that wallet, I gotta locate another $1 million wallet so I can feel successful with that one. I've been trying to add to my list. I really want to see how many people are that confident inside of this asset that they have millions of dollars worth of it. Given that there are other coins that people have $1 million+ in, or they might have gained profits from the amount that they put in, and now they're at a couple $1 million. So not the wildest thing, but that, I mean, that $6 million wallet was. That $6 million wallet made me think about life and what exactly I did wrong to not be able to invest $6 million and still have enough money, apparently. Okay, so he explained what exactly the validator is. So, long story short, you're a node on the blockchain. Everybody's in the chat going to buy the dip. I mean, that would be nice. That would be nice. This is a little mini dip. I would probably not financial advice at all, but I'll probably wait just a little bit because that really wasn't too much of a correction. That wasn't too much. That was a baby correction right there. 12 Ethereum versus like the 100, the 100 plus that just came out earlier. It's nothing. A little bit of the momentum is lost, I feel like, from a couple of sales. I know the Wolves are not running out of money. We have a lot of people with big pockets on our side, on our team. So I feel like eventually it's going to pick back up again. Definitely wants to pick back up again. Even if I zoom out, sometimes if like people say, sometimes you got to get a better perspective and zoom out just so you understand that those even the larger dips didn't really do anything as far as the chart. We're still way up here as far as the resistance. A newly developed resistance. Yeah, so nothing too significant here. I don't see anybody selling 100 Ethereum worth of it, so no worries. Even if I did see that, all I will see is me getting into my wallet and figuring out what exchange I'm going to use to buy Saitama on. That's all that I will see at that point. So okay, you enjoy your weekend also. Hope you have a great one. Appreciate you tuning in with us. Yes, please smash that like button, please, please. Thank you in advance if you guys did or do smash that like button for me. It is greatly appreciated. Gotta work on getting my my buddy Mike back in here again. I feel like the two of us really break down and put a lot of things into perspective, and will make people comfortable with investing into Saitama. I feel like we're everyday people that just understand the inner makings of what's going on around us as far as this company. We see the potential in this company, and we're just trying to make the best out of this situation. So joining the winning team is always advised. So I would say get your bags packed as much as you can. Dollar cost averaging. When those whales choose to sell 58 Ethereum worth, we know that the wolf pack is gonna eat that dip up. So you might as well, not financial advice, you might as well ride that dip up with everybody else that's gonna be making that money at that time. Because we already know that it's gonna end up going back up. There's no way. This is not that dip is not the end of Saitama. There's way too much planned. There's an event planned for November 13th. You think the crypto is just gonna die out of nowhere and just fall? No. These are just opportunities to buy more into Saitama. So when you see those red lines, doesn't matter how educated you are in crypto, don't let those red lines scare you. Those red lines are people who are not educated in the situation, who don't know about Saitama, who haven't looked into the inner makings, looked into who the developers are and what their backgrounds are as far as like what they used to do previously before they even got into making this crypto Saitama. Doing their homework as far as like who's in charge of what, how well they do their job. You know what I mean? Like Russ does his job well. I feel like Nam does his job well. All of the developers that are assigned to do different things as far as say time, I feel like all of them do their job well. So it's just I don't know. Like I understand what we have, but it's like explaining it to people and bringing new people into the crypto sometimes is a little bit difficult. And then the whole thing about buying it and how difficult it ends up being it just ends up being a headache sometimes. But I still have time for that headache, so I try my best to oblige. You know what I mean? Make sure I didn't miss anything or no update. Okay. About the lag.